Ahoy all, and welcome to our first edition. I'm used to saying another edition with 789 Mom, although he is here and we do have our stuntman. He's recovered from his broken leg. But we are doing a first video with Lunchmeat, and he is going to do a build tutorial with us. And what are you going to build today?
I am going to build a pretty typical medieval tower, something that's easy for everyone to do.
Yes, very good.
And yeah, thanks
All
for your
right.
help, Simon.
Our stuntman, you gotta love him. All right, so we're gonna get started. Go ahead and pick a location, and I'll watch you build away.
All right, let's go slow. Just
Let's go slowly.
the
All
first
right.
thing is a circle, and everyone knows how to make a circle. If you don't, I always do. What do I do? I usually do
You do odd.
odd number. I always do odd.
Okay.
And I always do. I call the circle I do 5, 2, 1, 2, because you always do 5, then 2 out, then 1 out, then 2 in, and then you do 5 again. So pretty simple way to make a circle, easy and fast, not wasting
Yeah.
too much.
Yeah, that's definitely an easy way to remember. And believe it or not, you'd be surprised a lot of people who do struggle with making circles.
Yeah, and they got stuff online that can help you with this.
Yep.
But I mean that if you just do 5, 2, 1, 2, 5, and just do it all the way around, you'll have a circle, and it will look decent enough, I should say.
Yeah.
Uh, Always knock out one for the doorway, I suppose. And I usually do an upside down stair to get in, just to give it some depth. Well, I did that wrong. That was the right side up stair. Uh, this is where I get yelled at all the time by 789 Mom on this stuff right here. Doing floors and stuff,
Yeah.
using wood. And I know he's a stickler. You got to use different kind of wood stairs than you do wood floors. Uh, I am a believer now because it does change your build dramatically when you do
Different
like
colored materials. Yeah.
if you do spruce wood floors, you should do birch wood stairs. It makes it stand out. And these, the more detailed you are, the better you're going to be. Everyone knows that. So
I'm sorry, I'm helping you along.
yeah, the floor is really tedious to build.
Yes,
Of
it's
course,
very complicated.
if you got World Edit or something, you could probably pass. But there's a head floating,
I
floating head. You told
Jack's
me to
gonna
be
break
creative.
I know he's gonna break another leg though. You better be careful.
So
Uh,
anyway, from there, I just just real quickly here, um, when you're doing windows, if you don't want to go into great detail like on my original build, what I do is I just take stairs. And if you angle them like that, it makes them kind of circular from the inside. So when you're looking out, you kind of do see a circle, even though it's not really a circle,
right.
giant square.
Yeah.
So I do that a lot. And everybody, I'm the guy who does the same builds a lot, especially because, whatever I'm good at, that's what I stick with. I don't really try to go outside my comfort zone. Actually,
Yeah.
I want to raise that up one more.
Yeah. How
Um,
tall are your blocks here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we have one off color block. Did you mean to do that?
oh, I did a crack stone. I mean, and that I wish I was good at doing the detail as I go because this would be a lot easier on everybody.
Right.
But I always just build it and then I detail it.
Okay.
Maybe that's the wrong way to do it, but that's the way I do it.
No, I mean definitely. Use the crackstone as detail. I
Yeah,
build and go back and then I replace blocks. That's how I do it.
yeah, me too. And I'll replace. I like mossy cobble a lot, and I really like crackstone. But what I've learned since being on the servers, Treasure Island, is that things look better when you use more than just one. Like what 789 was telling me earlier, it's too much stone, and I agree. But I didn't. I'm trying to work inside some time constraints here.
Yeah.
Uh, But if you guys want to see like what can be done with this almost the same type of same amount of bricks, my town has a very big tower in it that we me and whoa hello has a very big tower that me and Legacy Ninja built, and it is
Oh,
a real sweet tower.
yeah.
Matter of fact, I could almost do on the other one we used those wood fences. We used nether fence on it on the one in my town, and it actually came. Now I think we're about that level. So the next thing I would probably do is I'd get like a type of lumber like spruce or oak wood. I think I did oak wood on the other one. And I just do like a main support beam all the way across. And it just, of course, it adds texture. It looks like it belongs there like a support. It is something super cool. Uh, and I mean, I'm sure I'm not the only one that does it, but it's just something that adds to the build quite a bit. It looks like a chicken with a floating head on top of it. So I do an X here, and then I just build up on top of it. Oh, they're all disappearing.
Ah, I just remembered who this guy is now. See you later.
He's Banhammer. Oh, now we got to put buttons on them, on the ends of all. That can
Yeah.
come in like.
Yeah, that can come in later.
It's gonna take me a minute to get all this.
No, you're fine. So our walls are five bricks high. One, two, three, four, five. And then the support beam goes right down the center. It looks like you're bringing, okay, so you're bringing it up to a 6 level block there to make it
Yeah, and
flush
then
with the beam.
what I'll do is I'll probably go up. I gotta look at this one real quick.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Um, I go up one more block above the wood,
Mm-hmm.
and then we'll bring. Then what I'll do is just again to make it more 3D and have some depth to it, I'll bring it in. And I've done other towers like this where you can bring it in like, well, a good thing to think about is 789 was showing me a rook tower where the walls come in like crazy and you know like kind of
Oh,
like that. And
yeah.
they look really cool. And I mean, you can bring it in as much as you want, and then if you bring it back out, it gives it like this really cool hourglass type of look to it. The next step for me would though, for just if you want to match the one that I built over there, stairs.
Yeah, definitely.
I always cut this one that way, and the reason why is if you build on top of it, you'll be able to see into the tower. So you have to be careful there. And then this one I leave alone because you have to just build it straight up. But
Oh,
like
okay.
if
I
you
see
don't
what
do
you're
this
saying.
angled one, you'll be able to see inside the tower, and I don't think anybody wants that.
Okay, I see what you're doing. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Then what I'll do is I'll just place brick uh, right behind those ones, and then go back up. And I usually go up. If I did the other one, it'd be 4 if you count the one right behind. So this would be 1, 3. And you see what happens is it just brings everything in a block,
Right.
and it just gives it some depth. And I know that people like that when they're building. I really like what's cool about Minecraft to me is making something square look like it's round. I think that is really cool when there's someone who's really good at that in this game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I like building. I like building bridges too. That'll probably be the next.
Do another.
I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't put stairs. How dare I?
I'm gonna help you up. Start building up here. So
Absolutely.
yeah, it's kind of, everything is symmetrical with this build, so um that makes it a little bit easier, for
Oh yeah, yeah. You don't have to. I mean, you can go. I mean, you can go outside the box for sure. There's there's definitely towers out there, even ones that I've done that go kind of crazy with. Look at the. I always keep referring to my town. I'm such a shameless promoter. Uh, but my town and creative towns, uh, I 789 showed me this rook tower, and so I built on it, and then we end up putting witch hats on them, and they look really cool. And you actually ward edited those. You put one on each corner of that wall,
Uh-huh. Yeah.
my town, and I really like those things. That was the rook tower.
Yeah, definitely. Make sure I'm getting this right. Okay, so before you get too far along, okay, so we built those walls up and now you're just trimming the top there.
Yep. So that way we can come back out. So what you do is you put blocks
You're doing the
basically
exact
right back.
same thing. You're curving
Yeah.
those blocks, but you're putting them upside down instead of up. Okay.
Right. So that way that gives it an hourglass in and out type of shape. And what I
Yeah.
did on I haven't done that yet, but what I did is I knocked out some windows right here and I put bars in them. But I mean, it's not, again, it just depends on what you're trying to do, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You could even do, I almost thought about doing this as do oak wood supports right here,
Right.
just to give it something else to look at, you know.
Yep.
But stick with stone for
Yeah, we'll do
very,
the iron bars like you have over there on the other build.
yeah.
We'll kind of stick with what you got. Yep. Oops. They're always tricky to place. Here, I'll just...
You know what's weird? Having Jack and 789 be so quiet. Uh,
Yeah, that is kind of epic, isn't it?
I know, it's like, whoa, never experienced it.
Never experienced it.
Not
Oh,
when they're together. No, I've had 789 be quiet when alone, but you know, not whenever they're together, it's like a lot of noise.
all right. Let's see. I think I'm doing this right. I'm filling in these spaces with iron bars.
Oh yeah, I don't even think I went that big. I made my cut too big there because I think I only did
I'm doing
yeah.
3. What did you do?
No, but on the other tower, what I did is you'd have to knock out the bottom bars and just do.
Oh, I see
I
what
made
you
it
did. But
smaller.
yeah, okay.
It
Either
looks good
way, it
either
looks
way.
good.
I
Yeah,
mean,
it does.
and it just again adding something different gonna make it better. So then, I wonder how high I went up. Like 6. This is where it gets tedious building this kind of stuff.
Yep. All right, so let's be sure to get a good block count here. So far, 1, 2, 3, 4. Are you going to go up 4 or higher, you think?
This one, let me just count from this one. From the upside down stair, you get 1, 2, 6. So it's 6 up from the upside down stair.
So we need 2 more layers.
Yeah, you need to go 2 more blocks higher than that.
Okay.
So, so from where the upside down stairs are, it's 6 up. Since I already did 1 layer, it's only 5. So
Okay.
if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Confused yet? I know I am.
That's all right. That's all right. It's a pretty symmetrical build. I think it's easy enough that people can follow along, but I think it has enough curves and not really texture, but I don't know. It doesn't look plain. You know what I'm saying? So I think
Right, right. I mean, and it's something that, you know, putting this together, like I said, you could make something really difficult, and you know, even I could make something really difficult. And you know, if you want to see something really difficult and watch an hour-long video, be my guest. But this will give you like a foundation that you can just, you know, you can make this your own. And honestly, I learned this. Uh, I looked online for circle generators
yeah.
because I was not sure about myself when I started doing this. And I landed on this one certain size. And then later on, as I learned that you could bring the circle in, bring the circle out, you know, so all that stuff. I mean, this could be a totally different castle, but based off the same circle on the bottom. You know, and
Right.
that's what I like about it. You know, anybody can build this, put it in their town, and I've connected them together and made castles. I've connected them together and made bridges and all kinds of stuff. Make a lot of bridges.
Yep. So are you taking out more?
I'm taking out my own blocks. Apparently, I'm griefing myself right now.
Oh, okay.
I was looking at the windows trying to figure out I don't even remember how I did those.
All right.
Definitely gonna have
So these are the stairs, and we want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks up with blocks. That way I
Yeah,
know
so
where
when
your
you
openings are. So so here's your stair level, and then you took this bottom layer out and put that window design in again with the stairs on the
yeah,
inside. And then, yep, it took the top layer out and did the same. So you end up with a 3 by 3 opening for the window.
basically. And then I'm using the new super duper text what do you call it? The
Window
I
panes,
can't even talk. Yeah,
the
the new
new.
color. I'm using gray. So it makes it look like it's dusty and old. Uh
Yeah, I like that. I think that looks really good. Yeah.
makes it look dusty and old. And then I then something else I've learned recently on a build is that, and if this tower was bigger, we could really show it off. But you can
Sure.
make a giant window, right? And it's a big square window and it looks stupid. And what you can do is build on the outside of it and give it detail, make it round or oval. Uh, that is something I've just like kind of recently learned, and man, that's been a big help. You can give it shape by putting stuff on the outside. Because your
Sure.
brain always wants to put stuff on the inside, but if you put it on the outside, you can give it some curves. So like if you look at this build across from us,
Uh-huh.
that's still the same 9 block window that we just made, but it doesn't look like 9 blocks because it's got some outside detail on it.
That's right. Yep.
That's something I've learned just being on Minecraft recently.
Yep. And then our top
I'm
layer
just,
here, did you put, well, the floor would have to go here, right?
and actually, I dropped it down 1 level. I don't think we built it exactly. I don't think we built it exactly the same.
Well, the floor can't go down one more level because
No,
unfortunately.
make it level, and I'll just build it up one. We might have made it too short. I think we
Okay.
did.
All right. So thanks for getting we're getting enchanted with something. I don't know. We're bottles of enchanting, I guess.
I thought I heard eggs being thrown at us.
I don't know. I turned my Minecraft sound off. The
I did.
Steve
I
heads
always
are
turn it
funny
on.
though. All right, so we did do a little boo-boo. Again, he's just taking that layer up on the top, one more up.
Yeah, so instead of 6 above the stairs, now it's 7.
Right, because you want that floor for the top to not be over your window, the stairs that we did for the window.
Right.
So that's why he went ahead and just went up an extra block. So.
And there's 2 schools of thought on the little the stairs on top. You can have them face in or you can have them face out. It's kind of up to you. I like them both ways, but I usually do them facing in.
Yeah, I was gonna say I do like him facing in this case. I think
But I've
that's
seen them facing out, and I mean, I don't hate it. I just like this better.
yeah, this looks good.
Sure.
All right, guys, so this is basically what we would call the skeleton build of the tower. Obviously, there's a lot of detail that you could add to this tower to give it, a much better detail. And we're running short on time, but that's all right. But I just want to show you here is a tower that he built with some added extra detail. Again, use detail however you wish. But I think this is good. He ended up changing those corner blocks to the slabs. Um, so we'll just pan around here. And then on the center piece here, he took out that and put in the cobblestone. Of course, you got to add buttons. But
Yeah, I
just
mean,
pan around
the
here and
good
show them
stuff.
the detail. Yeah, I think it looks great. And let's go inside. And I see on this one, he did change the floor design a bit just to give it a different look inside. I think it looks great.
That was to satisfy 789's ego.
And there you go. All right, well, come on down here with me, and I guess we'll end our video here. But anyway, guys, thanks for I don't know if that's one people or two people. Okay, he's got to do his pistons. But anyway, thanks Lunchmeat for hosting a video build tutorial with us. And as always, guys, be sure to subscribe. And if you have any ideas on some building tutorials, give us suggestions. All right, we'll see you guys in a later video. Thanks.
Thanks for having me.